Victims' families, survivors, to first responders, hospital staff, local leaders, to our entire community and nation, we are all feeling all sorts of emotions in the wake of this mass shooting. And joining us to help us deal with all of this and talk us through this is Dr. Jordan Soper. She's with the Nevada Psychological Association, and thank you so much for joining us. It's really hard to process all of what has happened here. How do you begin to heal in all of this?
I think one of the best ways to start is very slowly. We are working very diligently with a number of different agencies to coordinate care as effectively as we possibly can, recognizing that everything that we're really doing is setting a foundation for the long term and really providing that stabilization, that crisis counseling while we can, but recognizing this is going to be a very long-term process for our community.
I think a lot of us who have seen the pictures, we've seen the video, a lot of us, it's so hard to process that these people, these victims were enjoying a night out, and all of a sudden in a split second it turned to an absolute massacre, and that is what is so difficult to see, and what makes people feel so scared, I think.
It's quite a shift of noticing your emotions and your thinking, your behavior and your actions can really shift very quickly, and that for a lot of people makes them feel very out of control, as if their power in their own life has been taken away. And with crisis, that's really what we see initially, is not feeling like you have power or control over your own life and feeling the chaos and not knowing how to handle that in that moment.
And do you think for the community, part of the healing process is we don't know why something like this would happen, and that leaves you feeling helpless as well?
Yes, and that's part of what we're really establishing with our crisis counseling, with these services that we're working with, including the American Red Cross, the Disaster Response Network, really being able to give people back their power. Even something as simple as, have you eaten today? Have you had any water today? Or even simply just being there to support them and recognizing that you can take back your power and have control over your life, and really coordinating these services to decrease how chaotic someone may feel in these moments.
And don't you think it's important for people to know, because lots of times, whether you're a first responder or you're a police officer or a leader, a politician, whatever your role is in the community, you're supposed to be strong. But by the same token, we're all human beings, and we all feel. The night after the news, I drove by the Mandalay Bay, and I just started crying, because I was thinking about all of the families, the victims. They have to bury people now. It's difficult. So any emotion, it's you don't know how you're going to respond to something like this.
Exactly.
Any emotion is real.
Yes, and any emotion is normal. That's what I really want to emphasize, is every single reaction someone may have, whether it's fear, anger, sadness, disgust, not feeling anything, feeling numb, all of these reactions are entirely normal. There's no right or wrong way to respond to an abnormal situation. And whatever someone is experiencing, we are here to support them as much as we can during this very difficult time, to meet those needs where they are. Not just the individuals who are there, but our entire community, our first responders, our police officers, all of our emergency services. We are here for all of them through the long haul.
Yeah. I think one of the things that we've seen, the visuals and coming together, those offer a lot of comfort as well. And there's people that you can talk to. Even social media has been an outlet for people to discuss their feelings, and those are all positive things.
To a certain degree, I think finding that balance between being informed and making it all consuming is really what we're looking at. Even taking a break from social media, doing something that you enjoy doing, getting that power back. It can really, it's very common to be disconnected from those day-to-day activities or those enjoyable activities, and social media in particular, it can be all-consuming. So even taking a little bit of a break from it and doing things that you need to do, whatever you need to do is what you need to do in these moments.
Thank you for your words of advice, Dr. Soper. We really appreciate it.
Perfect.
Okay.